has a 3 impedance. ZA is 5 ohm, ZB is 27.5 millihenry, ZC is a 5 ohm resistor in series with a 367 capacitor. So this is connected to a 3-phase 3-wire line. The line voltage is 300 volt. The phase sequence is ABC. So using the EAN as a reference, we have to calculate the all-line voltage and the all-line current. Voltage on the start point of the load with respect to neutral point of the supply. So this is for this question. Another question is the same figure, but only the difference the phase sequence is ACB. So this is in the problem 1, phase sequence is ABC, positive sequence. Problem 2 is phase sequence ACB means negative sequence. So you have to solve that one for the positive sequence, another for the negative sequence. Okay, I solved the first problem. So first step we have to change all resistance, inductance, and the capacitor to ohm value. So this means that ZA is a 5 ohm. You don't need to change. ZA is a 5 ohm. ZB is given at 27.5 millihenry. So this ZB you can calculate. ZB is 2 pi FL. So 2 multiplied by is 3.1416. And the L is 50, and the Henry is 27.5 into 10 power minus 3. So by solving this one, you got the ohm. So this becomes 8.66 ohm. Or this is we also call it J 8.66 ohm. So this becomes a ZB. And ZC is the resistor and the capacitor in series. So this becomes the resistor and capacitor in series. So this equation is R minus J AC. So resistor is the already given the resistance value is a 5 ohm minus J. Capacitor is a 1 by 2 by SC. So this because you can calculate 1 by 2 by SC 3.1416 multiplied 50. And the capacitance value, capacitance is only given at 367 into 10 power 6. So this becomes 5 minus J 10 power 6 divided by 2 multiplied 3.1416 multiplied 50 multiplied 367. So by solving this one, this will go as 3 minus J. So this is capacitance plus J 8.66. So this means the A phase is the 5 ohm, the B phase is 8.66 ohm, and then C phase got the 5 minus J 8.66. So then we connect the circuit here. So this is A phase here, 5 ohm. So this is B phase. B phase is the inductor, just the inductor. A phase is the ohm resistor. B phase is the inductor. So inductor is J 8.66. So this is B phase and the C phase. Resistor and the capacitor series. So resistor, capacitor series. So this becomes 5 minus J 8.66. So this becomes the resistor here. This is capacitor. Yes, if that's not given, you have to assume that 50 cycle per second. Yes. So this one in voltage is 500 volt and 300 volt. So this is A, B, C. So this becomes a ZA, ZB, and a ZC. So firstly we write this as the ABC. Then we can look at this beta diagram. Okay, beta diagram means VAN is an angle 0. So we draw the beta diagram here. So this is a VAN. This is EAN. So this will become a reference. Okay, so this is a EVN. 120 degree lagging, and this is ECN. ECN is 120 degrees and leading. Then we have to find that this is for the phase voltage. The phase voltage we have to find the line voltage. Line voltage is firstly you have to find the EAB. EAB is the EAN. So VB is the EB is the reverse. So this voltage becomes the EAB. EAB is angle 30 degree. EAB angle 30 degree. And also we can calculate the EBC. So EB is the same. EC you have to reverse. So you have to make the combination. So this becomes EBC. So EBC is a minus 90 degree. Okay, so ECA. ECA means that C is the same and A is make the reverse. So A reverse. So this body becomes the ECA. So this angle is a 150 degree. 150 degree. So this one is a minus 90 degree. So ECA is 150. So you can firstly we plot the body, live body, and the phase body. So from here, you can see the thing, live body. Live body. So VAB, EAB. So live body already given the 300 volt. So this is 300 angle 30 degree volt. And also EBC. So EBC is 300 angle minus 90. And the ECA. So this becomes 300 angle plus 150. Okay, so this becomes EAN is angle 0. EAN is the angle 0. EAN is 300 divided by root 3. So angle 0. So this becomes 173.21. And angle is 0 degree. EBC. EBN. EBN 173.2. So angle is the minus 120. ECN 173.2. Angle is plus 120. So we got the body. AN, BN, and the CN body we got. And then we have to find the body between the new start point and the neutral point. This means that this is the three phase of unbalanced saturation. Unbalanced saturation means the originals are this three phase here. This start point is a change to the new position. The start point is shift to the new position. So this is the new start point. Because the new start point, all the body will be the changing. So start point, original start point, go to the new position. So all new body will be changing. So this means that we can draw it here. So this original beta is this one. So this is original beta, and this is a new start point position. So this means that go to there, this is the ENO. So this is ENO. Because of this one, the body will be changing. The magnitude of the body will be changing. So this began the new body is this is original body is the EN here, and EBN this one, and the ECN this one. When the start point change, this body began the EAO. This is the EBO and the ECO. So we have to find the EAO, EBO, and the ECO. So finally, how to find the EAO, EBO, and the ECO? Firstly, we have to find the ENO. Because if you know the ENO, you will be able to find the EO, EBO, and the ECO. The formula is EAO is equal to EAN minus ENO. Similarly, EBO you can calculate EBN minus ENO. And similarly, ECO you can calculate ECN minus ENO. So try to find the ENO. Okay, so we calculate the ENO. So ENO is our formula we write. So ENO is equal to, the formula is EAN multiplied with YA, EBN, and YB by YA plus YB plus YC. So that's the equation. Okay, so then we substitute the EAN, EBN, and the ECN. So EAN is already calculated. So this is at 173 angle 0. And the YA. YA is the reverse of the ZE. So this is 1 by ZE. Plus EBN is 173.21 angle minus 120. So angle minus 120. Divided by ZB plus ECN. So ECN is 173/2 angle plus 120. Divided by ZC. So divided by 1 by ZA plus 1 by ZB plus 1 by ZC. Okay, so we substitute. So this becomes 173.2 angle 0 divided by 1 by ZA. ZA is already given at 50 plus 173.2 angle minus 120 ZB. ZB is J 8.66 or this is 8.66 angle 90 degree. So this becomes 8.66 angle 90 degree. So this one also the 5 minus 8.66 also this is 10 angle minus 60 degree. So you change the polar form. So this becomes 173.2 angle 120 divided by 10 angle minus 60 degree.
So 866, is that 90, right?
Yes, angle 90. Okay, so this one becomes 1 by 5 plus 1 by 8.66 angle 90 plus 1 by 10 angle minus 60. So by solving this one, 173/2 angle 0 is divided by 34.6 angle 0. So 173/2 divided by 8.66. So this becomes 19.9 angle becomes minus 210. Plus, so this one is 17.3 angle is 180 degree. So divided by this one becomes 0.2. So this is divide is 8.66 angle 90. So this is 0.115 angle minus 90. So this is 0.1 angle is plus 60. Okay, then we solve this one. So this becomes 34.6, 19.9 cos 210 minus J sine 210 plus 170.3 cos 180 plus J sine 180. So divided by 0.2, 0.115 cos 90 minus J sine 90 plus 0.1 cos 60 plus J sine 60. So we go like this. Then we have to convert it. So by the denominator that we made a conversion. So all denominator is, so this one you made the L conversion is what we let is 0.25 minus J 0.28. So before, so numerator. So you have to change the numerator. So this becomes 34/6 plus 19.9 cos 210. So cos 210, you have to calculate. So cos 210 is a 0 to 10 and cos 210 degree. So this is a 0.866 minus 0.866, 19.9 minus 0.866. And sine 210 degree. So minus 0.5 and then plus multiply to J 0.5 plus 17.3 cos 180. So this is minus 1 plus sine 180 is 0. So we got, so this one we start 34.6. So this is 19.9, so cos 866. So 0.866 multiply 19.9. So that's 17.146. So this is minus 17.14. And plus G 19.9 multiply 0.5. So this is 9.95. So minus 17.3. So we got, so numerator we change 0.25 minus G 0.28. 0.25 plus G is 0.28. So this is we can write this is a square root of 0.25 square plus 0.28 square and then minus tangent inverse 0.28 by 0.25. So numerator you saw the thing. So 34/6, 34/6. So we only left with this one will be the cancel. So this is so numerator we done is 34.6 minus 17.14 minus 17.3. So this is 34. So 0.16 plus J 9.95. And then when you denominator, so denominator what you got is 0.28. I checked it as denominator, so this is a 0.2. So cos 90 0, okay, sin 91, so 0.115. This is how we change 0.2 plus 0 minus J 0.115 and plus cos 60. Cos 60 is 0.05 minus plus J 0.0866. So this one we done at 0.25. So 0.028. This should be the 0.028. So 0.028. So this is it. Denominator is 0.028. So 34.6 plus 19. So this is it. Okay, this one we just this one equal to 0.25 and plus K 0.028. So this is a denominator, it says you got as a minus. So it's minus 0.028. So this one is a minus 6.4 degree. So magnitude is 0.25. Okay, then you saw this one. So the 0.16 square plus 9.95 square, so this is around 0.9.95. So NK is a 9.95 divided by 0.16. So you have to divide. So about 10 years. So 89 degree. So this one is a 0.25 and get minus 6.4. So then we got the E and O. So E and O. So E and O, what we got is 9.95 divided by 0.25. So 39.8 volts. So E and O we got there 39.8 volts. E and O is equal to E and minus E and O. E EAN minus ENO. So EAN we already got calculate. So EAN is here 173.21 angle 0. 173.2 angle 0 minus ENO is 39.8 angle 95.4. So this becomes 173.2 minus, you change this one to the polar form, rectangular form. So the 95.4 is the cos 95.4 is a minus 0.94. So 39.8 minus 0.94 plus J sine 95.4. So sine 95.4 is 0.995. So then we can calculate. So this is a 173.2. So this is plus. So 39.8. 0.094. So 39.8. So this is multiplied with 0.394. So this is 3.74. 3.74 minus J. So 39.8 multiplied 0.995. So this is a 39.6. So this becomes a 173.21 plus 3.74. So this is 176.95. Minus J 39.6. Then this one you convert it to the polar form. So this becomes a 176.95 square plus 39.6 square and the square root. So this becomes a 181.32. So this is 39.6 divided by 176.95. So it's 0.054. So inverse tangent 0.054. So this is a 3.09 minus 3.09. So this becomes the EAO. Then you can find the IA. IA is the EAO multiplied with YA. So 181.32. A impedance. A impedance is 1 by ZA. YA is equal to 1 by ZA. So this is a ZA is a 5 ohm. So this one, the angle is, this is a minus 3.09, this is angle 0. Then you got the current. 181.32 divided by 5, so you 36.26 ampere. Angle is minus 3.09 ampere. So you got the A line current. And similarly, you can also calculate the B line current and C line current. Firstly, you have to calculate the EBO, EBN minus ENO. So you already know the EBN. EBN is a 173.2 angle minus 120. And ENO is a 39.8 angle 95.4. So you substitute, then you have to calculate the IB. EBO multiplied with YB. Similarly, you can also calculate the IC. So firstly, you have to calculate the ECO. So ECM we already know. ECN is 173.2 angle plus 120. ENO is 39.8 angle 95.4. And you subtract ECO, it's a multiplied with YC, you can calculate the IC. IA, also we can calculate the IB. To calculate the IB, you have to calculate the EBO. So we write the equation, EBO. So EBN minus ENO. So the EBN equation, so EBN is equal to 173.2 angle minus 120. 173.2 angle minus 120 minus ENO. So ENO is for here. ENO is a 3.74 minus J 39.6. 3.74 minus J 39.6. Okay, so this 173.2. So this becomes a cos 120 minus J sin 120. So minus 3.74 plus J 39.6. Okay, so this is cos 120 we calculate. So the cos 120. So minus 0.5. So this is a 173.2 minus 0.5 and a sine 120. So 0.866 minus 3.74 plus J 39.6. So this becomes a 173.2 multiplied 0.5. So this is a 86.6 minus 86.6 minus G 0.866 multiply 173.2. So this is a 150 minus 3.74 plus J 39.6. So this becomes 86.6 plus 3.74. So this is a 86.6 plus 3.74. So 90.34 minus 90.34. So this is a minus G. So 150 minus 39.6. So this is 110.4. Okay, then this is converted to the polar form. So this becomes a, so this is a minus this here. So this is third quadrant. So third quadrant means so this here is a minus 180 minus tangent inverse 110.4 divided by 90.34. This component is a 90.34 square plus 110.4 square. Then we can got so 90.34 square plus 110.4 square. The square root, so 142.6. This is 180, so we can calculate 110.4 divided by 90.34. So this is 1/222. Inverse of tangent 1.222, so you got that 50.7 degrees. So this becomes a 142.6 minus 180 minus 50.7. So this is a 129.3. So this is the EBO we got. Then after that you can calculate the IB. IB is equal to EBO into YB. So 142.6 and get minus 129.3. And the YB is we already calculate. YB equation here 0.115 into and get minus 90. 0.115 and get minus 90. So we calculate. So 142.6 multiply 0.115. So that 16.399. So this is 129 plus 90. So 219.
Can you put over?
Yes.
142
Yes. 142.6 and then multiply with 0.115. Because YB here, this is a YB. This one is a YB. So this is the IB you can calculate. Similarly, you can calculate the ECO. So ECN minus E and O. So ECN is the 173.2 and get 120. 173.2 and get 120. Minus E and O we already calculate 3.74 minus J 39.6. 3.74 minus J 39.6. So this is the same. So this is the cos 120 minus J sin 120. 120. So cos 120. So this is a minus 0.5. And this one is a sin. So this is a plus J 0.866. So this is minus 3.74 minus J 39.6. So this becomes a, so you multiply. So this becomes a minus 86.6 plus J 150 minus 3.74 plus J 39.6. this one we saw. So the 86.6 plus 3.74. So
3.74, 3.9, 74.
Pardon?